所有的人都会知道，天上最厉害、最厉害、最厉害。我觉得他像哥哥。
What better way to spend your free time than crying your eyes out to a movie? So here is a compilation list of the saddest, most heartbreaking Chinese movies. It contains everything from high school loves to illness stories that will surely leave you an emotional wreck for a good 2 days or more. Just don't forget the tissues. Number 1. More Than Blue. This is the Chinese remake of the Korean movie with the same title. It's a story about strength and putting the happiness of your loved ones above your own. K is a boy who finds out he suffers from leukemia at the age of 16 and is abandoned by his family. He meets Cream, a shy girl who lost her family in a car accident. With such similar circumstances, they find cheerfulness in each other and overcome life obstacles. But as K's illness progresses, their happy life together is threatened. This movie in one word, heartbreaking. Number 2. Hear Me. This is one of those old but good movies. It's a beautiful story that will take you into the world of the mute and deaf, and most of the movie is shot in sign language. You can feel the love and care between the main characters, a delivery boy and a deaf girl. Their innocent love is driven by their strength to pursue their dreams and can overcome any barrier. The movie makes you realize sometimes words are not necessary to convey the purest feelings. Number 3. Never Gone. If you like sweet and cute love stories, you should definitely give this movie a try. The movie offers a deep reflection on social status and the internal struggles everyone has to deal with at some point. 2 classmates meet in high school. But despite their love for each other, differences in their family background and personalities cause them to part ways. They finally reunite again after 10 years of growth and changes. As the cherry on top, you can also read the popular novel it was based on, So You Are Still Here Yuanlini Haizai by Xine Wu. Number 4. But Always. The movie is a beautiful longing romance about your first love, the one you can never forget. The title already foreshadows what's to come. The story follows the main couple from 1971 to 2001, from childhood to adulthood. The main characters have different takes on love, but despite every obstacle, they always find their way back to each other. The narration style is pure gold. This movie is just a heartbreakingly sweet must-watch. Number 5. Us and Them. This is a movie about being young, broke and in love. It's about a couple who met each other and fell in love, only to realize how often love is just not enough to sustain a relationship. 10 years later, they both start reminiscing about the past. Right from the first scene to the last, the presence of love is strongly felt. The strong bond between the couple, as well as the filial love between father and son, shouldn't be taken for granted. This is another must-watch with a box of tissues by your side. Number 6. Under the Hawthorn Tree. This is one of the simplest but best works from the talented director Zhang Yimou. It is a tale of pure young love set during the Chinese Cultural Revolution. The emotionally compelling love story focuses on the deep injustices of that era with a disarming, almost stealthy sweetness. And the book is just as good as the movie. Number 7. A Beautiful Life. This movie is a story about how love can overcome greed and shallowness. It falls under the slow burn category of romance. The chemistry between the actors is really strong and it gives the film its intensity. The plot is just one surprise after another. You can't predict anything, just let it amaze you. Number 8. Better Days. This is the most tearjerker movie on this list. Words aren't enough to describe the piece of art this movie is. It was even nominated for the Best International Film Oscar last year. It stars the talented Zhou Dongyu, with 3 movies on this list, and Yang Yangxi, with 2. This movie tells the struggles different students face in high school and how unexpected encounters and acts of kindness can turn the tables. Pure love comes out of sorrow, from peer pressure to school bullying to high education standards. Please make sure you have enough tissues before watching. Number 9. Give You a Little Red Flower. Sometimes we all take life for granted and overlook others' struggles. But it is important to realize everyone has to face their own problems. You can't just choose to give up on yourself, you should live life to the fullest. This heartbreaking love story of two cancer patients will make your heart hurt. Their underlying dreams are challenged by unexpected problems. It is certainly another tearjerker worth watching. Sometimes we all take life for granted and overlook others' struggles. But it is important to realize everyone has to face their own problems. You can't just choose to give up on yourself, you should live life to the fullest. This heartbreaking love story of two cancer patients will make your heart hurt. Their underlying dreams are challenged by unexpected problems. It is certainly another tearjerker worth watching. Number 10. Hi Mom. Hi Mom was released last year in celebration of the Chinese New Year. This may have partly led to the great reception by the public. This movie tells an emotional story that revolves around family love and filial piety, along with comic and fantasy touches. The plot is about Jia Shaoling, whose mother dies in a car accident in 2001. Jia Shaoling is transported back in time to 1981, where she becomes her mom's best friend and tries to make her life better. The cast manages to capture and excite you so that you end up emotionally attached to the characters. You might even shed some tears for them.